Okay, this is really pissing me off. Okay, so 2 years later, now the friends want to do videos because MTV done pissed them off or whatever. And 2 years later, they want to talk about, you know, oh, this what really happened. This what really happened. If everybody loved it, Kenneka, and you was her friend, then I'm trying to see, what do you mean this what happened? In the beginning, her mother asked all you friends, like, what happened to my daughter? Where was she last at? All these questions, but now you want to make laughs and talk smack to each other because now you think you're finna be exposed for your role in Kenneka going missing or whatever. Okay, before they did these laughs or whatever, um, we never heard, neither one of the girls say, oh, Kenneka was in the hallway. She was sitting down. She had her head between her legs. She was like, I'm just ready to go. But we knew about the text, and she was texting like, I'm ready to go. So we know she was uncomfortable or whatever, you know. Um, so they check up on her. She out there in the hallway. Okay, at that time, what Monifa was doing? When you went out in the hallway, you got the kick on your feet. What was Monifa doing out there with Kenneka? Was she even out there? Like you just said that you see Kenneka sitting on the floor, and she was basically crying, and you was asking her, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" Because I know y'all love it. I look at all y'all laughs. I got a daughter y'all age. I know y'all loved it. Y'all be at her house and this and that. So I expect you to be sympathetic to her. And you was asking, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" She like, "I'm just wanna go. I don't want to go back in there, and this and that." And she felt real weird. I mean, even that state of mind, that lets us know that she felt like she was overwhelmed. She felt like she was probably over intoxicated. I mean, on video footage, y'all just arrived at 114. How did all this go down so fast? So then you see, then Shemaya is like, when she get the kick on the feet, she go out there or whatever, and Kenneka got the head between her legs, and she crying, and she just ready to go, and she says she just want to go home. She just want her mama, and this and that. Okay, at this time, all three of them in the hallway, right? At this time, it should be all three of them in the hallway, right? I mean, she ain't never say what Monifa was doing when she made it out in the hallway, but all three of them should be out there, right? Because Monifa is the one that picked her up off the bed and took her out in the hallway. That's really weird to me because Shemaya go back in the room for the phone, and now she look back, Monifa directly behind. She coming in the door. How you coming in the door and Kenneka in the hall? So it's something you're not seeing. It's something missing. Like, the world is not stupid. It's something missing. And it's a damn shame because that lady lost her daughter. And now y'all want to come out saying this and that. Say what really fucking happened. If you witness something, say it. Don't be scared. Don't be covering for these guys and this and that. This is crazy as hell to me. This is so fucking crazy to me. And then you got Monique. Monique was like, I thought she was behind me the very first day. She was saying, I thought she was behind me. How you think she behind you? On video footage, her blood alcohol level, they said was 112. That's tipsy. But since they put something in her motherfucking drink, then she was discombobulated. And and now you're saying that you thought she was behind you. Whatever happened to picking her up, holding her hand, bringing her back in the room like you picked her up, got her off the bed and took her out of the room? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's something you're not seeing. And what about when you first made these videos, you were saying there was guys in the hallway. Y'all boys was out there in the hallway. It's something you're not seeing. I know that for a fact. I could tell you lying. And I see y'all ass every day. Y'all be right around the corner from my house fighting and everything. But I don't make these videos. But it's pissing me off that Kenneka did. In the beginning, I tried not to blame y'all and this and that. Because, only thing you could blame me for is being negligent and not, watching out for your friend. But when you get the coming out 2 years later saying extra shit that you didn't tell the mother in the beginning, you didn't tell the police and this and that, it's making me think you got something to hide. So then Monifa, I said, then Monifa, she come back in the room. She like, Kenneka ain't out there. What the fuck you was? How she, like, in the blink of an eye, you saying she gone? That's how I know it wasn't a blink of the eye. Now you got Irene making her laugh saying, oh, you came back in, you said your friend was missing, but then you got damn, you started back dancing, you was whopping, you was breaking it down, you was kicking it. How the hell you kicking it if your friend just disappeared? The fuck? Was it musicians at the party? I mean, let me know. I don't know. Y'all ass lying about something. That's what it is. You took your friend out there. You should have been responsible enough to bring her back in there. If you knew you were gonna leave her in the hall, I don't understand why it took two people to go get the phone. That's how I know you lying. The whole video footage, we see you telling her, have fun, enjoy yourself. You not having fun, enjoy yourself. You're wasting shit. It's just the way you was treating her. It didn't seem like you was the best friend. I mean, it's on video. You can hear you telling her, damn, you study wasting shit and this and that. She intoxicated. Like, you friends. So what? She wasting that shit. She needed to be wasting that shit, that poison. Come on now. And then on the video footage, you didn't seem messed up. Why you didn't seem messed up? Why Kenneka was so fucked up? Because somebody put something in her drink. And it was so crazy because you could see when the shit got put in her drink. Soon the people knocked on the door. Kenneka was like, that's the manager at the door. That's the manager. You was telling her, you study wasting shit. She was telling you somebody at the door. And I watched this 100 times. She was like, the manager is at the door. And when the manager, she like, that ain't the motherfucking manager. It's almost like I could hear this baby voice, listening to her. So she said, that's not the manager. So I don't know who y'all seen at the door, but Kenneka felt like, oh, he ain't no dang on manager or whatever. And then instead, he come up there, he see y'all smoking and drinking. Instead, he give y'all towels to stuff the door. Then some of y'all say that some of them people came in there hanging out with y'all and this and that. So this is just getting real weird to me. Y'all had too many mixed vibes and the girl was already ready to go. It seemed like after an hour being there, she was already ready to go. At about 2 something, she already felt uncomfortable and ready to go. But when the people knocked on the door or whatever, you see Ty laugh. Ty like, let me get my shit, let me get my keys, my weed, and this and that. And his sister is actually putting something in a drink. She is putting something in a drink. Now, on the same live, you hear Kenneka like, y'all, what is this? What is this? The girl holler, 2 cups. Her brother like, what the fuck you on, fo? Like, be quiet. I know what it mean. I'm in Chicago. I'm right around the corner from them. She like, what the fuck you on, fo? She like, I ain't on that. I ain't on that. Come on, that mean you gave her 2 cups of something she didn't even know about. And then you walk in the bathroom. You come out of the bathroom. You're like, I'm finna get it to that girl over there. You bend down by her drink with your left hand, with the glass in your left hand coming out of the washroom. But when you get up, you had the glass in your right hand. So you can see who put something in her drink and thought that shit was cute. And I'm gonna tell you, I caught something else. I watched this shit so much, my kids, my husband, everybody like, oh, Lord, stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm not going to stop. I want Teresa Martin to get justice for this little girl. My daughter had me searching the world for this little girl. This girl was a sweetie pie. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all ass in all these other cities saying, oh, maybe she was turning trick. Maybe, come on, stop. Stop. She was a real responsible girl, and that's why soon they said that she was missing. My daughter like, Mom, please help us find her. Help us find her. My daughter wasn't at the party. She was at work. But soon she found out this little girl was missing, she was like, help me find her. We called the hospitals. We called every damn where police. We called everywhere. And then about 12 the next night, Sunday, Teresa Martin told them, my daughter, my daughter was found in this hotel. She did. I cried my eyes out. We go straight up to Rosemont the first day. My daughter like, Mom, I gotta work this day. Can you go for me to support Kenneka? You damn right I can go. Because this is ridiculous. She went to this hotel party thinking, oh, I'm gonna go kick it, I'm gonna have fun, then I'm gonna go home. She didn't go to that hotel saying, oh, I'm going to kick it, I'm gonna have fun. These people gonna prey on me and kill me. I don't believe she walked in that freezer. That's just crazy. I mean, come on now. I just was looking at the chapter video. I love his content, but I was also looking at the videos 54 Keys have, and she have a video with Kenneka coming out the elevator at 2 some, and then she'll show you the video with her coming out at 3 some. Who the hell messed with the time? So you can't tell me the video footage wasn't edited. You can't tell me that at all. You can't tell me that. And you can pinpoint timelines because you see when the boy touched, when somebody touched Irene on the head. That was Mike. And she was like, what y'all finna do or whatever. And he was asking somebody, you ran with me or what? He already said that was him. I already know that's him or whatever. But he already said that was him or whatever. And he was saying he was trying to ask his friend, was he riding with him or her? He telling him, you tripping. So his friend must have wasn't ready to go, whatever. I don't know who the hell he was talking to. Because what I do see on camera that Bree and Cece left with him. My thing is, Bree rode with Kenneka, Shamaya, and Monifa. So where the hell you going? My friend needed a GPS. Okay. A GPS, so did you use Miss Martin's car or did you get in the car with your friend? You ain't go nowhere. I don't think you went nowhere. I know where Rosemont at. We be there all the time. We go to the Rosemont Mall. We go to the Rosemont Hotel, Rosemont Allstate Arena, every damn thing. So you can't talk to me like I don't know this shit. I know this shit like the back of my hand. And you was gone a length of time. Like what? You drove back to Chicago with somebody? Girl, bye. I don't believe that period. All y'all ass lying. I'm just being real. Like, this is pissing me off. Like, all y'all lying. All y'all lying about y'all whereabouts. Y'all lying about where Kenneka was. Y'all lying. So, then you see her on video footage leaving with Mike. But then at the same time, you see Irene handing Monique for the phone and she wrapping up the cord. It looked like the party was over. You hear Kenneka in the back saying, I'm not drunk, or whatever. And then what? That's when you took her out the door. That's impossible because y'all said on y'all live videos when there was so many people coming in, y'all didn't know the party was packed, and that's when Kenneka was in the hallway. So if you look at the video footage, Kenneka had to be missing for a minute for you to be doing all that shit, for you to be just starting to look for it. She was missing for a minute, a while. I'm gonna say a while before you even started looking for her. You basically saying fuck her, she drunk. I heard everybody laughs. I believe that shit. I believe that shit because the whole video, all we hear you saying is have fun. You drunk. Get up. And then when you hear Irene laugh, you hear Shallow saying that you was talking about you're loose and this and that. So basically she was basically embarrassing you, but she was the driver. She was the person that got your ass there. It wasn't your according to Irene, she not even your friend. So what the hell you want to stay for so bad? Or who you dip off with? If something took place. Yeah, you come up in the door talking about, oh, she gone. Who was out in the hallway? Because from day one you said somebody was out in that hallway. I don't know all these people like that, but you said somebody was in the hall. And then the police statements said security arrived to the floor and there was 2 young men outside of the door. One was on the cell phone. He asked them about the people was complaining about the noise. One of them knocked on the door and a girl with big glasses came to the door and answered it. So the security had been up there then. And then you hear in security statement that, oh, I went up there and I seen 3 friends. They was looking for their friend. That's 2 separate times. That's 2 separate times. The first time you went up there, you was kicking it. The first time his ass went up there, he was kicking it. And you can't tell me, they asked, all know something. All know something. They all know something. You gotta pinpoint timelines. You got to. Mike might ask somebody, was they around with him, he leave him and Bree or whatever, and Cece. And then Bree come back, she looking dumbfounded and shit. You the one had her keys. I mean, somebody else could have got her home. She could have been able to call her mom. Then I'm confused. Maya say, oh, Kenneka was texting me. She was saying, I'm ready to go. She was like, I am too. She said, then she put her head down and she was looking in her phone for a while. Then she looked up. Kenneka was gone. I thought the fuck she was asleep. Monifa picked her up and took her out the room without Shamaya even seeing it. And Shamaya is the one that's least drunk to me. She's not really drunk. And so then when she go out there, she talking to Kenneka and everything or whatever. Where was Monifa? Where was she at then? What was she doing to Kenneka in the hallway? What was she saying? You need to do this and that. Still, what was she saying? Because I ain't heard nobody say nothing about that or whatever. This is really pissing me off, you know. But that means three of y'all was in the hallway. If Monifa had the one, she the one took her out or whatever. This is just crazy. When her mother said that that girl was in that refrigerator and she was dead, that was 20 some hours later. We up. My daughter crying, my daughter friend crying, everybody, you know, these kids hurt. And what I believe the hotel hid her body until they felt like it was the right time to tell to Marisa Martin. They want to do everything they want to do before they tell this lady that they found her daughter in the freezer. That's crazy. And then do you hear the police tape? The police tape basically say, oh my God, the subject she found near the rear dock, in the freezer near the rear dock. And you hear somebody in the background say, frozen solid. How the hell y'all know she frozen solid? Y'all policemen. Rigor mortis set in. Frozen solid. And that's where everybody, they start hanging on to that frozen solid shit. Frozen freezer. We can say she frozen solid. Put her in the freezer and get the fuck out of here. And then they gonna say, look at the autopsy. They say the next day they did an autopsy. How? You know how long it take to thaw out a turkey? That is bullshit. I don't care what nobody say. That's bullshit 110 times. You know how long it take it to thaw out a turkey. Now, Google how long it take to thaw out a body. They ass is full of it. They got the police on their side. They got the mayor on their side. They got the legislator on their side. They got every damn body on their side because they ass is powerful out there in Rosemont. That is bullshit talking about she frozen solid. How the hell you know she frozen? Because she was hard. Of course she hard. I've been in the medical field for 10 years. Man, of course she hard. When you die, rigor mortis set in and you get stiff. You get rigors. So I'm trying to see, how did you know at that moment that she was frozen solid? And then when you talk to her mom, y'all tell her mom ain't no signs of sexual assault. How the hell y'all know? How do you know this? She got one breast out. Her clothes is halfway down. So y'all looked up what we can say, because y'all couldn't put our clothes back on because rigor mortis set in. But y'all looked at, like, what could we say happened to her? And the first thing came to y'all minds, put her in the freezer, preserve her body, keep her cold so she wouldn't decompose. Y'all kept her 21 hours. What, y'all gonna let her stay out there by the pool? Or stay in the kitchen laid out for 21 hours? She would have started smelling the whole hotel. That's why y'all put her in the freezer, to preserve her body and to keep it fresh. I don't believe Crown Plaza Crocker bullshit for nothing in the world. This shit right here is over the top. It's too messy. And then you got some of the employees coming out saying, yeah, when I got there, she was bent over this and that, blah, blah, blah. And one of the security guards said, take her to the pool so people couldn't look in the, take her to the freezer so people couldn't look and see and this and that. You know, like, this is a bunch of bullshit. And then when you release the tape, y'all release the tape on a USB drive. I am a Robert Morris College graduate computer system specialist. You are not giving the FBI or the police a damn USB drive. If that's the case, I can give your ass a USB drive. Please, you supposed to give them the whole entire system, the hard drive, so they can determine what's going on. But they let the Crown Plaza be in charge of that. That's crazy as hell. If you go back to Thai Lab, this is something important before I end this video. If you go back to Thai Lab, do you remember the girl in the chair? Somebody was sitting on her. Everybody like, oh, that might be Kenneka. I don't know who the hell it is, but I'm just saying. On that lab, they put the camera on her. If you put on, I have Apple earbuds. If you put on headphones, You can hear the young man. He was like, they put the camera on her. He was like, damn, that pill night-timed her ass. Go look. You can hear it so clear. I'm like, look at their ass. They probably gave her a pill too. And they probably gave Kenneka a pill without her even knowing. So this shit is a bunch of bullshit. Everybody is guilty that's on that fucking camera. Everybody in the party and out of the party. All the security guards, they running down the hall. You got managers running down the hall. They already knew what Kenneka was. Hours and hours and hours before they told Teresa Martin. They just wanted to make it look better, clean her up a little, put her where they want to put her how they want to put her. Come on now. You give us a picture with her face down and then you turn her over without displaying her face. Then it look like one of her teeth chips. Then she got the black plastic bag on her finger. She got the hurt foot, her clothes dirty, her shoes dirty, everything dirty. Bullshit. This girl walked up in there looking like a firecracker. So beautiful. All the men's wanted her. I know they did with their thirsty ass. Listen to the phone call that came out. You heard what that boy said. He said, that's what Maya said. That's what Mike said. How the hell they said this? If nobody know what happened to her. All y'all asses lying, and now y'all want to come out saying, "Oh, yeah, I hear Monifa last. She was like, I ain't think Western would have did nothing to us. Western, well, I know who Western is. Y'all ass might don't know who Western is. I know who Western is. Western is all Mike, and killing them. No, come on, I live right down there. Mike used to go with my niece. This is all. Come on now, that's down there by Jackson and Western. Western, I know exactly where they ass at down there by the fucking Stevensons. But anyway, get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all need to say what really happened to this girl, period. The managers, them, all y'all ass conspired. All y'all ass, the managers, them had to cover it up to make their hotel because of their image. They didn't want to ruin their image, a dead girl in their hotel. The friends they ass don't want to be responsible, so they never told the mother the truth. First they say we left her outside in the hall, then they say, oh no, we left her in the lobby. Which one is it? Which one is it? So the lady would know the truth. If you left her in the lobby, there should be footage of you leaving her in the lobby. If you left her by the door, there should be footage. And we already know y'all didn't release all the footage. Teresa Martin, like she said, she pointed to every camera. All them damn cameras work. All them damn camera work. The police work with their ass, so they allowed them to get in what the hell they wanted to. This is a bunch of bullshit. You see little blood specks all in the refrigerator. You see a big piece of ice they done went and created. That damn freezer ain't make that ice. I worked in a damn cooler at USC and DePaul. That shit don't make no ice like that. They ass is such liars. They is fucking liars. Look how the manager walked in. Now, what's your reaction gonna be if you see a dead body? This man walked up in there. He looked, walked out, went and got the cops. Here she go over here. Y'all placed her over there. Get your ass out of here. Y'all placed her in there. I don't believe none of y'all ass. I don't believe none of that bullshit. Y'all need to give Teresa Martin the justice that she need. Of course, the hotel was guilty and negligent and this and that, but y'all ass, no. Y'all did something to her. Y'all thirsty ass murder. Now you got people making lies talking about some the killer's trying to say, I did this and I did that. Yeah, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out, and I'm from the hood. I'm gonna hear every motherfucking thing, and I'm gonna come back. And one day I'm gonna go live, cause y'all pissing me off. Y'all need to tell that girl. If everybody so-called love her, what y'all mean? Okay, I'm gonna go and tell the truth. It's 2 years later. You supposed to been told them people the truth. I see you on her lives laying all in the bed at her mama house eating their food. Get your ass out of here. Somebody need to take a belt and beat y'all motherfucking ass, because my daughter is 22 years old. Her best friends is super close, like y'all claim y'all was with Kenneka. They be arm in arm. I love their relationship. Ain't no way they gonna let each other go. And from the state that she was in, nobody should have never turned her back on. And that just explained that Kenneka, that Monifa wanted her out of the room because she was laying all around and laying on the bed or whatever. She left her out in that motherfucking hallway on purpose. I would never look at that broad like she was her friend. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. That's not a fucking friend. You left her, and you left her vulnerable. Anybody could have pulled her in the elevator or in the hallways and this and that, because everybody looks suspect to me. You see Ty coming back to us, hey, where that cup go? Yeah, now you want the cup back because you know they got evidence that y'all put something in that shit. I don't trust none of y'all ass. And Monifa, you look so bad. You look so bad because out of all people, you should have been told the truth. You should have been told the truth. And then what's up with the gas? What gas was out in the hallway? Cause your ass was saying it in the beginning. You was saying something about people was looking weird or whatever, and you and Kenneka had took a went to another floor. You was saying that or something on your snap. You told me, man, I can't find my friend. This shit fool. I remember my daughter showed me the messages, but your ass is lying about something. It's something you saw. What about that video you sent to Irene? Irene was like, now you gotta fess up. What that's all about? Did y'all walk up on something? Because one of the security guards said they went and got the friends to show y'all. And she was by the pool barely breathing. And y'all helped take her to the freezer. So I don't know how true that is. I'm just repeating it, what I read. But that's just allegedly or whatever. But I really think y'all was not a friend at all. And y'all don't know what it means to be a friend. That girl did not deserve to die like that. And people always trying to say, oh, it's about the this hotel. Why was they at the hotel? They go to the hotel because it's safe and it's all kids in one room, basically listening to music, getting drunk and high. Come on now, we're not done. And in Chicago, on the west side, that's very popular. Like all the girls that age have hotel parties, this and that, so that's not abnormal. And she was trying to go support her friend. She shouldn't have had to die. Like, that's so sad. Like, that make me want to cry right now. You know, for this lady, I see their relationship all the time, even before she died, and to see that this lady daughter is gone, and y'all want to get on here and say, okay, I'm a gone head. I went out there and this and that. Oh, I ain't no Western to do. Oh, I ain't no this and that. And then you got Irene say, I'm tired of covering for y'all ass. I'm tired of covering. I thought all y'all love her. Shouldn't be no cover. Man, if you love Kenneka, say what the fuck happened to her. Stop having people guess. Because even with making those 3 lives, when MTV just pissed them off, they said a lot. They said a lot. A lot of shit that they didn't say before. And to me, Bree ain't saying nothing at all. She ain't saying nothing at all. Why you not talking about why you left with her keys? If you was going somewhere else, you should have left the keys behind, you know. I'm just saying. Kenneka was waiting for Bree. She was already tired and dangling and in the hallway. And like Shamaya posted so-called said, she on the floor, she miserable. She just want to go home to her mama. She feel horrible because they didn't put that shit in her drink and it's working fast and she can feel it. She can feel it. And she probably was confused, but you cannot tell me nobody was in there. Because the very first day, Channel 2 News aired that shit. I'm like, what is we watching? Is we watching somebody get killed? Or what is we watching, a murder or something? I'm looking at the picture of Kenneka, the video of her going through the kitchen. But it's a silhouette with activity. It's somebody standing somebody up. They falling forward, a girl leaning back, catching her, and had the long ponytail. I seen that. So when that girl with the fingernail, oh, look, y'all, look at them jumping out. I saw that. God can kill me and my kids. I seen that on the news. And then when they aired it back, they cleared that out. I'm like, what the? Did they just edit that shit out? You could see the whole activity. You know why? Because the Crown Plaza wasn't done editing. Y'all ass better take a look back. Take a look back. What that girl with the fingernail saw, I seen the same shit, and I seen it. It was on breaking news. And she was all the way at work, like later on, and talking about, oh, y'all seen that? I was already at home telling my husband, like, you just see this shit? You know, I'm telling him, did you just see this? He like, yeah, I seen that. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck was that? Completely confused. Completely confused. It's just crazy. It's crazy and it's sad to me. Y'all help that girl, Teresa Martin family, get justice. Help her family, her cousins, her friends, everybody get justice for her. Don't hold nothing back. If you seen something, say something. Don't let these guys uh, trick y'all ass. And real talk, I remember the day that this happened.